bring that over. We are back. A little late. But we are back. For at least a little bit. Do a quick small stream for today. Just to do a little bit of cleanup. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So loud. Every time. But yeah. Just in case I do this, because I don't know. It probably does do it from the last save, but I'm just paranoid. But yeah. Do probably a 2.5 hour stream for tonight. And then we'll have tomorrow off. And Friday we'll get into a nice big stream again. Sounds good to me. Time that right. God, you guys are annoying. Having a whole group of those things, really annoying. I think I had a problem with them last time too. Follow the path. Simple. Ooh, hello. God, you guys are annoying. You can just... You can stay right in this corner. You're going to die. God damn. Yay. And we're in. Cool. Well, well, well.
follow the peace edict. It is the rule in Issa.
Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Niralam chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
Nice.
High King Titarian is Lord of the Summer Fae, the font of all our wisdom, and first amongst the immortals. And since Godflow tragically murdered the High King of the Winter Court, Titarian is the greatest and last true leader left of our kind.
Oh.
The sapling of the World Tree bears centuries of great wisdom. Of course, long-lived as Nirlam is, it is still regrettably mortal. Even all greatest mortal wisdom cannot compare to the perspective given by true agelessness. Begging your pardon, of course.
I get it.
Nomeron looked rather anxious.
It is a glorious day.
Oh my, look at that.
What do you believe?
Mithoru is the branch and the root, the moon and tides. His order is supreme.
How do you know to believe?
I know the purpose given me, the reason I am here.
Interesting. That's a good way to get all those bonuses if you really wanted to. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Come on. Go over and grab that.
The maid, convinced of Olane's threat, agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her ways. Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olane returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
I hope you're here about the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else. Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade, Fey blade, of course, that makes them authentic, something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fey souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money. Fabulous, fabulous! You know a good deal when you see it. There aren't enough people like you in Issa. The Fae don't even use money. Can you imagine? Once you start forging the Honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. Sure. You want to know about me? It's understandable. You want to know who you're going into business with. A wise move. Very wise. My mother was a merchant in Rathir, and I learned the trade at her side. I took the apprenticeship with Gwenna Hand, mostly to get me into Issa. Now I'm on my own. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Didn't really do that. Oh. Interesting. Oh, a bunch of merchants for here. Gotcha.
over here. We don't abide by strangers in Issa. In this city, everyone is family. If you want to get around the peace edict, you'll have to keep your voice down. It's not exactly the keys of Rathir, or even the hospitalis quarters of Edessa. But Felltown has its charm. If you find out what it is, be sure to come and find me.
Okay.
Well, technically, we're not supposed to carry or sell weapons in Issa, but I've found a few loopholes. As have you. If you're on the market for something deadly, I'm your man. Just don't go blabbing about it to the Fae. They've got buds for brains. Okay, then.
Thank you for your time.
Need anything? I've got the best in Issa.
What do you have?
If you're looking to buy armor, I'm the only one in Felltown who's authorized to sell it. I'm Gwenna Hand, but I don't have many weapons to offer on account of the peace edict, but there's still a selection to pick through. Have at it. He's a dear friend from years ago. He spent time as my apprentice, but recently set out on his own. He sells authentic ritual Fae blades outside in the square.
Ooh, hello. That'll do. I'm just gonna buy them all. Why not?
My twin brother and I were entering the army to fight for the Alpha when I panicked. I couldn't. I'm not a fighter. I came to Issa instead. I'm not proud of running, but I'm much more useful here as an unofficial ambassador of sorts. Not everyone's a fighter. Nice talking.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Get to know your blade here.
Take it you're a
You've
trainer.
been watching me long enough. What is it? Did I wrong you in another life, brother? If you're willing to spare the gold, I can teach you what I know. In this battered old skull is a lifetime of knowledge. Goodbye.
I'm not touching that one.
Please do not engage me. I must not be distracted in my role.
Right. This is another trainer, right? Yeah. Oh, there's even a question here. Perfect. Hi.
Let me guess. You're here to buy a title. No? I apologize. Forgive me. Sometimes the work in this place is too much. I thought Issa would be different, but it's just another nest of snakes. You think I want to be here, stuck in this giant vegetable? Never. My mother volunteered me. I have a young soldier back home who waits for me. But can I be with him before he sails? No. I have to administer to the Fae. I don't believe the Fae see the Losselfar and Dokulfar as separate groups. They tend to view the world in strict generalities, along bloodlines and origins. Sometimes working alongside the Dokulfar is difficult, but we have an arrangement. They adhere to their goals and methods, and we adhere to ours. Do yourself this one favor and leave this place as quickly as you came. It's a den of deceit and malice. You don't want friends like these.
Politics.
Farewell.
Good old politics. Just gonna explore before I even touch that.
I apologize, but one of my station has many obligations to attend to.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the embassy, young one. I am Scholar Icob of the Domus Politica. What brings you to my chamber? We have a unique interest in the Fae, but I cannot explain further. I will say this. Their supposed immortality poses a problem to all mortals. The scholars in Odessa have a keen interest in gaining High King Titarian's trust and cooperation. There's so much to learn from him. I've had a long career as an ambassador with the Domus Politica, and as a clerk in the Grand Bursars. But the real work will be done out here, in the wider world. I have no love for the other races here, if that's what you're asking. The Varani are coarse and brutal, while the Alpha are scheming and treacherous. The Allmain, well, they don't leave much of an impression, if I must be honest. I'll forgive them for their blandness. After all, they are so young. Until we meet again.
Interesting. Titles. What are the point of titles? And you're a trainer too.
Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture here without being summoned. I'm Ambassador Advar, he who bloodies the waters. I have served my people for 40 years, in war and in peace. Now I serve here, in the gardens. It is here where the important battles are fought. The Battle of Wills.
I get it.
I enjoy being this close to those I'm competing against. That's what this is, isn't it? A conflict in which we struggle to gain the ear of the Fae. As always, the Varani will triumph. The High King knows why we are here, yet he does nothing. Our people die at the hands of the Tuatha, Fae. But the Fae themselves show no remorse. Titarian and their summer court will know our anger, and they will aid us, or perish.
Foolish.
I don't have time for this.
I am Ambassador Brenna. If you wish to deal with the Varani, I am your contact. This is not a life I chose, here in this fetid swamp of a city. I was raised on the sea, an adventurer and warrior. I survived, and that made me what you see before you. I do not enjoy this position, talking instead of fighting, speaking of the enemy instead of facing them, but I have a job to do, and I will do it.
Oh, how complicated.
The Court of Summer will see me soon, I'm certain.
Then we must do what needs to be done.
Perhaps we must finally swallow our dignity and draw our swords. Quiet. We must not discuss this further in the open.
You must be the special messenger Titarian's expecting. Trust me, the rest of us have heard plenty about it. Erwin can't keep his big mouth shut. I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. I'm sorry. This is a difficult position sometimes. Something is about to happen, and it must be stopped. But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in hearing my story, meet me in the worship circle. I will wait for you there. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hello, I am Ambassador Calder of the Almain. We may be new to the region, but we are just as involved in matters of the Fae and the war. Like most of my kin, I have humble roots. My parents were both trappers on the Snaketail River, feeding much of Whitestone Village back before it fell on hard times. It is simply an honor to be here. We Almain are doing our part for the war effort, but there are plenty of other relationships to forge far from the battlefields. Despite my position as lead ambassador to the Summer Court, I am an outsider. There is bad blood between some of the races. As a result, I try to steer my own course. I do not wish to speak ill of other diplomats, but Ambassadors Keen and Brenner of the Alfar and Varani are plotting against each other, as if we need more deception. Goodbye.
Sounds confusing. I hate politics. What do we got in here? Asker's Alley. Another quest.
You look like one who enjoys a game of hexes. We mortals need something of our own here in Issa. Why can't it be gambling? If you don't know how, I can teach you. Not much to do here in the Fae City, but lighten your pockets and have a good time doing it. But I jest. You have a lucky look about you, stranger. You had a look about you. Listen, all you need recall is these 6 cards here in my hand. Ace, Deuce, 3, 4, 5, and the Hex. First, you start with an ante. What'll it be? In my hand, there's an Ace, Deuce, 3, 4, 5, and a Hex. 6 cards all mixed up. First round, you guess even or odd. If you're right on a Hex or an Ace, you take the pot and we're done. Right on any other, and it's on to the second hand. Hand number 2. I'll pull another card, guess if it's higher or lower than the first. Get it right, you win. Simple as that. Bold,
Sure.
I like it. Now, will the card I draw be even or odd? Yes. And the draw is the Hex. Take your winnings, you fortunate fool.
Yay.
Finished already?
Yep.
Goods and conversation here. Hey there, pretty. This is Asker's Alley, best tavern in Issa. Only tavern in Issa, of course, but you didn't know that, did you? If you're new in the city, I can help. I know everything. About the Understyle, the Embassy, the Scholia Arcana, you name it. I know it all. We provide your basic public service. Ale. And if drinking isn't your thing, then you can always stop by the Hexes game and back. Oh, if I had the finery and manners, you wouldn't find me anywhere but the Embassy Hall. I'd even buy a title. But it's a dreadful place these days, what with the war. The Darkofar and Varani are practically at arms over their differences, and everyone speaks in a whisper. I prefer the United Merchants delegation. Those are my people. When Issa first opened, the Alfar approached the humans about creating a shared shop, so people here could get their sundries. All of this was lost on the Fae, of course. Most of the United Merchants are good people, like Wystron and Gwenna, but that blacksmith's apprentice, Britt Codgan, he's a leech. Oh, that's a sinister spot, isn't it? Even the Fae take a few extra steps to walk clear of there. Don't trust anyone in robes.
Oh, lovely.
It's the Fey neighborhood on the other side of the city. There you'll find the Hall of Appointments and the Lyceum Grove. They don't mind if you go exploring in the Understyle, but I wouldn't suggest it unless you know your way around. The Fey can be easily offended. Olana and her squire Brio, they have the good fortune to meet with all the nobles who visit the High King. A life of lords and ladies. Oh, that's the life for me.
Maybe.
Let me just say that I adore Olana. She's one of the few Fae that I've met face to face, and she couldn't be more pleasant. Such a pretty one. Bye now.
Thank you. 90. Hallelujah. Oop. What you got, sir?
If you're looking to drown your worries at the bottom of a bottle, this is the place for you. I'm Gurturn Asker, and this is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere. There's a brewery near Rathia that makes it. Very small, very secretive. But they've found their niche, that's for certain. Cheap and powerful. It's not a drink for the man who appreciates craftsmanship, tradition. It just helps the soldiers forget all they've been through.
I get it.
It's the most popular drink in Amalur, at least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well.
Sounds good to me.
Here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite Asker's Draft, a classic. The recipe calls for bristletongue seeds, and if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Fonce waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us. He spends his time in the Lyceum Grove in the Understyle section of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. Some advice? Don't drink any.
I'm probably going to. Night. Well, let's take a look what this is. Interesting. Screw it. Bring it on. Ooh. You are actually properly leveled. Okay, let's do this. God damn it. I was hoping I could get you, but should have tried it. Yes, please. These things. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with you. Oh, I can go. Ow. I hate the conflicting mess. At least I got it. I didn't realize I was that close. Interesting. Yeah. I was getting hit by that thing. That's funny. Go around. Don't mind me. Thanks for the potion. This is probably a place I'm supposed to go to later for a quest, but I'm here now. There we go. Jeez, it takes forever. Well, nothing else here. Time to leave. Yeah.
Turn away, mortal. The Den of Night is meant for the impudent. Your entrance shall be denied. It is where the brazen and unrepentant are sent to consider their crimes. Must I point out that the Den of Night's occupants are almost always mortals? They are given time to reflect, and when they are ready, they may brave the beasts of the Hollow to return to us here on the surface.
Gotcha.
Farewell.
It's the prison. I kind of went into there. Whoopsie. Oh well. Okay. Multiple points where that happens. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, excellent. Another... Oh, a mortal. I don't think I could... Well, perhaps I might. Yes, of course. Why not? You, Dustling, how would you like to make some of your shiny, bright metal? What's it called? Ah, yes, gold. How would you like some of that? My role is with the Hall of Appointments, to prepare visiting ambassadors and dignitaries to meet with the Court of Summer. Right now, there are 4 terrible, regal lords and ladies that wish to see High King Tatarian, but they are a fickle lot and require extra, handling. They must enter the font in a procession, but each has his or her own preferences, and I can't afford to offend any of them. Wonderful. That's one less aggravation that demands my concern. Thank you, mortal. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain here and await your advice. Everywhere. Goronet is in the Hall of Appointments, but the others are all over the city. What a nightmare.
How'd you get stuck with this?
I am steward of the High King's list, and apprentice to the Lady of Receivership. Olana will be so displeased once she finds out I failed her so. Goodbye.
Have you seen 4 Fey nobles? I can't find them anywhere.
Welcome.
Hello. Interesting.
You're a long way from Felltown. Yes? Oh, a mortal in the understyle. This is indeed a treat. Come closer. I seldom see one of your kind so far from Felltown. I am the steward of tinctures and elixirs. A meaningless title, one I gave myself, actually. But my work is vital, as is my role, to test the font's magic. This is where we watch over the font, the source of magic in the gardens of Issa. It is a fountainhead that is nourished for as long as this world has been. The font's flow can be measured, directed, and even regulated, depending on the needs of our people. Font Master Nomoran attends to these duties. He has the role of monitoring the font's flow throughout the city and the Feylands. His telling is not to be envied, as it is one of our most important.
Interesting.
Font Master Nomoran insists that everything flows as it should. Yet I have seen his worry, and I feel the magic weakening. Strange forces are at work. It may be difficult to believe, but the city was once inhabited only by Fae. The understyle consisted of everything growing beneath the font. Now this important section of the Isa is but a dark corner, all but forgotten. Bristletongue, my, that would be something. A mockingbird with the font's only yield. Of course I will tell you where it is. What would be the fun in refusing? But before I do that, you need to offer me something. Isn't that how you mortals act? One deed for another? As steward of tinctures and elixirs, I often dabble in alchemy, especially with the water from the font. And I need you to drink this potion. Good. I will know what this does to the mortal constitution. Go on, big gulps now. None of that sipping. Do come see me again.
Uh-oh.
What could you possibly want from me? I am Warlord Wenery, Lady of the Red Sands. I am not to be disturbed.
Hold on. I think this is going to be something I'm going to have to write down for. Let's see.
I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise. Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the High Fae Mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor. If you value this position, you will make sure Lord Setter is not behind Huntress Hardwin. She finds him despicable, as do I.
And
Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again.
No room here.
can't breathe them. Okay.
What is it?
I'm gonna talk back to him because I have no idea. I'm not gonna do it. He's still there.
If it isn't the mockingbird, come in, come in. It's always good to hear a fancy. Didn't you speak to Barrett? The Bristletongue is outside the court of summer. I enjoy the mortal world immensely. It adds such texture and color to our experience. Now and then you might find me in your dustling district, taking in the bustle. Farewell, mortal.
Yes, mortal?
we got in here? Oh, Hall of Appointment.
Yes, Dostling.
Really? You're letting me take... Okay.
If you need binding, I can... I do hope you are staying safe, stranger. I wouldn't want you to tear that skin of yours or leave it to disease. It is the only one you possess. I am the attendant of the court's list, and the lady of receivership. I am trained in all aspects of courtly customs and stand 12th closest advisor to the High King. Your kind has tried for so long to gain access to this sacred place, to be near us. Yet here you all are, and I rarely see a single mortal in the understyle. What do they fear, I wonder? Do visit me again.
Greetings.
Okay.
Another steward? When did the gardens of Issa become such a teeming pot of nonsense? What is it? Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place. I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartaryon's throne, even if I have to crawl. Great Huntress Heartwen should go first, leading us all. She's particularly like that. I would hate to anger her.
Interesting.
Of course.
I can already tell this is going to be confusing. Sagecraft.
Why, hello. I am Viscount Setter, the All-Seer. Are you from the Hall of Appointments? Order? I care nothing for order. It is the others who insist on such foolishness and frippery. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask that you place me behind the warlord Wenery? I enjoy watching her backside travel.
What the heck?
It would be best if Garnet trails far behind Great Huntress Heartwen. Once at each other's throats, those two are difficult to tear apart. Always a pleasure. I am at your...
I'm gonna check over here next. Hello.
Our days are hard, petitioning the court, pleading with the High King.
What do we got in here? Oh my, two of them. Hello, okay.
Good day. Speak to Pell Grandy or Will Donnell if you're looking for supplies. Hello.
Don't know if we've had the pleasure. I'm the finest merchant in these parts, I assure you.
What do we got? Some shields, healing potions. All these. Hey, I will take those. And that should do. Yeah, it's a good idea.
See you soon, I hope.
Hello. Oh, look at you. Finding everything you need? Anything I can be of help with? Stop by again.
Damn fools. I'm sorry, friend, I didn't see you there. I'm afraid I'm a bit concerned. A few nights ago, I was the victim of an attempted robbery. Someone sought to steal a gem of mine from a chest I warded myself. That night, 3 initiates fled the chapter. Cassera, Aloran, and Bertrand. I suspect they were somehow involved. They could only have run into the She. Can you find them? Thank you. Find out what happened and I'll be grateful. You've got to find them. There's 3 of them. Cassera, Bertrand. I'm an experienced sagecrafter. My skills as a mage leave much to be desired, but no one knows stones like I do. The finest practitioners of the arcane crafts on the continent can be found within the Order. Goodbye!
Cool. Alright. And what do you got?
Greetings. Welcome to the AHexa chapter house of the Scholia Arcana. How may I be of assistance? We are an order of magic practitioners dedicated to the fostering of knowledge regarding all things mystical and arcane. While the heart of our power lies in Rathir, we keep an embassy here in AHexa to maintain strong relations with the Fae. Traditionally, our applicants undergo years of preparation, but we understand your circumstances are somewhat irregular. Ever since you entered the city, we've been watching you. After all, an endorsement from Niralim is not quickly dismissed. If it is your wish to join our order, you must first complete the trial of initiation. It is a ritual that will better equip us to understand what place you might have. I will not lie. Some of those who do, only a select few are chosen to become members of our order. Then first I shall present you with this. It is the story of the Order's founding and a good primer for all who wish to join our ranks. Now I shall summon the circle of mages necessary to perform the ritual. Savant Engar will lead the trial. Speak to him in the Delving Hall when you're ready to begin. Farewell.
That fell right in. Interesting. Do you have anything for me to
How
buy?
goes the search?
Yeah, I wanted to see.
Don't be a stranger.
I'll be back. Okay, let's see. I will come back to that. Oh, you're even a trainer. What do you train? Train something. Alright, tester.
Keep it your own.
Sorry. She'll show up when it's dark, I take it? Or is she actually here? She is actually here.
Good. You've come. I'm sorry to make you wait like this, but what I mean to discuss is very sensitive. It involves treachery. Despite the calm you see around you, the gardens of Issa are on the brink of war, and the question is, which one will it be? There are plans being made to siege this city. The Varani are displeased with the Court of Summer's lack of support for their people, and they wish to overthrow Tatarian and force the remaining Fae to fight. We can prevent this, but we must act now. If saving your people isn't enough, we can pay you as a reward. The Varani cannot stomach Tatarian's neutrality. They believe that his Fae subjects could be convinced to march with us on the battlefield.
That's not gonna happen.
I believe this as well. But I would never resort violence. The Varani wish to turn Issa into a military camp. We cannot let that happen. It will ruin all our people have achieved here.
That's what you're saying, Drew. I don't want to get involved if it's stupid. Which you might. It really is getting to be that stupid. Oh my god.
Of course, it is the right thing to do. The leader of the plot is the Varani ambassador, Kirna Brenner. Every night, the ambassador strolls Memory Walk, alone. Afterwards, dispose of them, destroy them, salvage them. She is no politician. She is a warlord, and a cruel one. I've heard stories that would make your heart brittle. She was sent here for one reason alone. The Varani communicate secretly using weapons. They engrave codes into the blades of daggers and swords, and that way, they can get them through a typical search. We believe this particular pair of daggers describes the defenses of Issa, where it's strong and where it's weak. The Varani are plotting, and they will act.
Damn, that's sneaky.
Goodbye.
That is really sneaky. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. But I do think she's right. Why are you trying to overthrow something? It's just a great way to make more enemies. It's very dumb. Very, very dumb. Oy vey.
Mortals are such passionate.
Okay.
You are not meant to be here. Mortals have no place on the font. I am guardian of the court of summer and protector of the font. I watch over the most precious of the city's blossoms, including the rare bristle-tongue bloom. Its petals open once every few seasons, lifetimes for mortals such as you. But its seeds are potent and volatile, hence my vigil. You must go now. The font must be protected.
What is it?
High King Tatarian is waiting for you. Please place the codex before him, and he will continue.
Well, this is the... Okay, 1 second. What have I even got in here? I don't even know. I don't even care. Not even worth it. Okay. I will come back to this.
It's been a long time since I've been here.
Oh. I gotta deal with this first. Okay.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers, treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies.
He was a puppet,
the
of course.
Power that grows in him is not his own.
Figures.
In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage.
We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you? The time of the Fae is passing. Our land and our souls are diminishing. Few Fae even realize that the great cycle has shifted. Gadflow's war means the death of us all, Fae and mortal alike. It is written in the weave that we shall all pass from this world together. It is too late for us, but not for you. That is the fate which I look to you to change. The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness.
Heck yeah.
Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, But you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Nice! Hey, look at that! +3 experience bonus and +5% gold. I like that. Fate potion. Oh,
The weave is a puzzle. Each person is a piece. The edges of their fate locking together with the people around them, all performing their duties to form a grand picture. However, you are no longer a puzzle piece. You are a dollop of paint. You cover and redefine the edges of the puzzle pieces you meet. But more dangerously, you repaint the picture of reality itself. Who can trust that your design is better than the original?
Yeah, that's tricky.
It is the deepest tragedy that our fall should come from our own. Make no mistake, Gadflow is the harbinger of the end of my kind. In fighting him and his army, you will surely spell our doom. For that tragic truth, we forgive you.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
We are the dreams of warmth and safety, given physical form. But these dreams are endangered by Gadflow and the long winter. Since our kind returned to this world so long ago, it has been my honor to serve as High King of the Summer Court. My rule was always shared with the High King of the Winter Court, until Gadflow arose. Now both of our people are in peril. The Summer and Winter Courts have always ruled the Feylands in harmony, as the seasons wash across the world. But with Gadflow's new god, something changed. The Winter Fae who followed him called themselves Tuatha, and bore a mark of Prismir upon them. Their power has grown, and yet they are diminished. Our cold cousins across the sea. Do not think the Winter Court are enemies, for we love them as family, dismal though they may be. Oh, to walk in their starlit gardens once again, or sip their calming stone tea. But the Tuatha have consumed them, and all of their wonders are lost.
God, that sounds sad. Yes. Five more levels.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Fomorous Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes.
Heck yeah, that guy was badass.
All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes.
Sounds good to me.
Gadflow is just some trumped-up fae who started hearing voices, I gather. But a crazy with an army is still a threat, sure enough.
Yep.
Do you know the Summer Court in Issa? Well, the Winter Court are their darker siblings. They're not evil, but they're definitely not nice.
They're colder. Ha.
The Crystal War, they've been calling it. 10 years ago, the Winter Fae turned violent and attacked us in force, calling themselves the Tuatha Deon. They say it's their sacred duty to cleanse the mortals from their lands. Naturally, the humans and Alpha who live here aren't so happy with that plan. It's been going back and forth for years. Where there's war, there's soldiers nervous about their fate, and that's where I come in.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Neuralim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option. Not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel, there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. General Telera was in charge of our forces to the east in Cluracan. But a decade ago, Witch Knight Malwyn and his Tuatha army drove her forces back. Since then, she's been looking for some way to take back the land she lost and regain her honor. You might be just the help she needs. Tatarian isn't quite what you'd expect from the High King of Summer. But he hasn't got the arrogance of his cousins, or their cheer. Ever since Gadflow killed the High King of Winter and started the war, Tatarian has become distant and melancholy, and blind to the dangers around him. The Winter Court, or the Unseelie, embrace the destruction and decay of nature. They aren't evil, but they aren't exactly the best of friends. Normally they share power peacefully with the Summer Court. But since the Tuatha have seized power, there is neither peace nor predictability. Be on your way.
That's just it, though. You need both life and death. Because death brings forth new life.
No fighting in the city.
I suppose I gotta steal this, kinda. Just stay around that. Because I have a feeling once I harvest this, and if you're looking at me, it'll be bad. There we go.
This is not your place.
Sorry. Gardens. Yeah, a lot of things happening. Okay, I'm gonna find my pen. I know it fell down. Where'd it go? Yeah, it did fall in there. I apologize if I'm making too much noise. There it is. somehow propped up upright. There we go. Okay. I need to talk to the person there. The trellis. Gotcha. There we go. Now I'm full off. Another trainer? Oh my god. Okay. Dispelling trainer. Hey, look at that.
Oh, you took me by surprise. I'm not accustomed to mortals on the trellis. Please, enter. I am Lord Saramer, the High Lore Sage of Issa. I am here to answer all questions regarding the House of Ballads and the House of Valor.
Neat.
May good fortune follow.
And to you as well.
Are you supposed to be up here? The trellis is for those of high esteem and importance.
What you got?
You feel it, don't you? The font's waning flow. You are intimate with the ways of magic. You're like me, youngling. You see the end. Of the gardens of Issa? Of the summer court? Why, this crystal war may be the end of all Fae. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all summer court magic. I've seen it flow at its highest, but I've never seen it so dry. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness. The font is the source of all summer court magic. It has flowed through this mountainside since our kind sprang up from the dirt. That flow has waned in recent days. It's unnatural, even as the magic in the world grows. The Fae, it seems, will wither. The font's flow is controlled from the Lyceum Grove down below. We must open the root system and allow more water through. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It's protected by a ward known as the Waterlock. It can only be opened by one who carries drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Issa. Collect these drops, and you can break the Waterlock.
Interesting.
While wise and powerful, he's also brash and narrow. A sliver of light in a world so dark that most of us are blind. His inaction is no match for mortal ambition. The sacred pools are the collection points for the font's yield. Together, they cradle the gardens of Issa. Keep it safe, powerful and hidden. You will find 2 of the pools below in the gardens themselves. One near the Ballad Sanctuary, and one in the Court of Summer itself. Goodbye.
Fun, fun, fun. Treasure chest. Can I touch it? Nope. Okay. Leave that alone. Not even gonna bother. What about you? Nope. Okay. Oh, another Fate Weaver. Guard. Okay. Nothing. Just grabbing stuff. Don't mind me. And touching that. Hi.
Welcome to the gardens, mortal. But you have not come to visit the city, nor to speak with me. You are here on much graver errands.
I'll come back to that later. So I want to do that so I can go to all the trainings that I'm probably not able to do right now since I'm too far. Yeah, most of them are too far. But we'll take care of that in a second. Lots to do, lots to do. Oh, right.
I am the great huntress Hartwan, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful?
Wow, okay.
How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. Every one of our kind is a gift, they say. A role in the telling. Mine is to seek harmony with nature, by keeping the wild fae under control. I am the Reaper. Most of my seasons are spent in the shadows of the canopy, tracking my prey. Goodbye.
Okay, so what I'm looking at here...
Welcome to the... Just look at the House of Valor. The crumpled husk of its former self. Is this the fate of all our kind? To be wrong. Goodbye.
So... Huntress first. Garrett second. Garrett last, I mean. So would I put... I'm gonna say... Hart, Win, Setter? I'm probably wrong, though. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay, yay. I was right. Hart, Winry, Setter, and because Setter wants to be behind Winry. That's just funny. Little horn dog. Just funny.
May the cycle keep you.
Yep. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there's Brenner. Let's go over there, see if I can do that. Ooh, nope. That way.
Maybe I leave
I'm just gonna
tomorrow. Maybe not.
Okay, where do I gotta go for that? So much to do. Lots of things to do in this little area.
You've got the seat. Now we'll see if the Victor's Brew can stand up to a new challenger. I'll have a batch of Aska's draft ready before the week is out. Take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will give you a discount. You've got a home here in the alley for as long as you like. Thanks for the business.
Cool. I will take it. So that's one. Get rid of the daggers. We will do that next. There we go. We'll talk to her and call it good.
Evening, isn't it?
Let us never speak of this again. I don't know you. I don't like you. And I hope I never see you again. Take this gold and these supplies. Such items are hard to come by in wartime. This is where we part.
Well, thanks. Oh, that's right. It's just you up there. I'm not concerned about that. Hi. And then we'll loop around.
Mortals must stay together.
Everybody's still here. So that's what that pot was for. Hey, dude.
So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, any insight into how I should present them so as not to tug their writhing tails? It's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents.
Hartwin
Yes,
first.
yes.
Then Winry.
Of course. And then?
Setter.
All right. Next. Yes, yes. Excellent. That's a perfect order for these fools. Saves me the trouble of talking to them. Thank you. Farewell.
Glad I could help. It was funny. Okay. Alright. Go to the font, take care of that, go from there. This one city is going to take up probably the entire stream. That's hilarious.
My experience with you has convinced me that fell persons, while slightly stupid and aggravating, are not completely useless.
How fare you this day? Visit me again.
I am very pleased to see you again. Mortals, such fascinating things. Yes, you. You are fascinating.
You keep funny.
Oh, why must you keep bothering me?
Waterlock, okay. Just down that way. Going all over the place. Cool. How is there no footsteps there? Happened before too.
Wow.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove. I am Jackson. Do come see me again.
You're a nice guy. I like you.
Yes?
These Fae guys. So interesting. Then I gotta go back up there. Then I'll head back down to here. Then I'll deal with that. And then we'll go from that. Trellis. So much to do.
You've done well, Child of the Dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Does hiding the rot not spoil the harvest, no? Take this. You're brave. Perhaps we will meet again. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah. Meh. 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 Pretty sure I can sell that, but whatever. 2, oh my. We'll go with that. And we'll get rid of you. Might as well. I don't want to be accidentally holding you while you break. Let's get rid of you. There, that'll do. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Can I grab you? Oh, I can. No. No. That'll do. Have I gone in here? I think I've been in here. Have I gone in here? Battle Sanctuary, Caesar Sanctuary. Oh yeah, I know. I've definitely been in here. Right. I have not done much. This is crazy. Okay, can I just cut across? Yeah, look at that. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Cool. Cool. There's another one too. Yeah, I'm taking that. No. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. That's electrical. I'm gonna get rid of you. There we go. That'll do. That was loud, for whatever reason. This is cool every time I see this. I know this is just a repeat, but still, it's cool. That's why I love aquariums. What's this up here? See if it's something I can get to? No. But there is something behind here. Look at that. It is sneaky. Really is telling me that these daggers that I have right now are like one of the best. It's crazy.
Greetings. I will be the savant presiding over your trial of initiation. Traditionally, applicants have prepared for the challenges of this trial through years of study and training. But as Augur mentioned, we realize you are unique. Do you have any questions before we begin? The magic of the ritual confronts the applicant with his or her own potential. Consequently, no two experiences are the same. How this potential manifests varies. Whatever takes place is for the applicant only. Tradition dictates it is never spoken of. And a final warning. While whatever shape the magic takes isn't real, not truly, what happens can have real consequences. Do not underestimate the danger. This is a fluid magic. The form it takes varies according to the power and nature of the ritual's focus. In this case, you. The goal is a simple one. Survive. Like every Scholia Arcana member before you, to join our ranks, you must first confront the specter of your potential. And be aware that I am watching. Now, proceed into the center of the circle to begin. Good luck.
Sounds good to me. That was bright.
Not the most welcoming place, is it? Is that a pile of corpses? Fascinating. Don't pay any attention to my ramblings, Initiate. Those fair Gorta look like they're out for blood.
Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah. Interesting.
You seem to possess quite the capacity for violence. Intriguing.
Oh, I think I'm going to get along with this guy. God.
By the founders, what is that? A synergistic construct of all chemical elements resonant within a sage-crafted crystalline substructure. I do hope you survive the trial. We must discuss this further.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with that. Ow. Care about sectors.
The first phase of the trial is complete. Proceed further, Initiate, to see what lies beyond.
Sounds good.
Another cave. How interesting.
Hey, wait until you see what's on the other end of it.
Ah, a waterfall. That's lovely. What in blazes to offer? The details are exquisite. You obviously know them well.
Unfortunately.
Something is terribly wrong. Ahead, I sense another's presence in the trial. Dissonance, growing, cannot control.
Well, hello.
Where am I? What is this place? I am the Dark Empyrean, and I will not be bound by you or those you serve. I could kill you now, but I have plans for those who watch from the shadows. Now be gone.
Oh, that can't be good.
Such power. One moment we were linked, sustaining the magic of the trial, and then an arc of energy, the likes of 3 mages lay dead, and 2 have fled screaming. I know the trial is not meant to be shared, but what in Lyria's name happened? A woman? Masked in shadow? I will need to consult my books. Perhaps later we can discuss the details. For now, we have dead to bury, and missing mages to find. In the name of the Scholia Arcana, I hereby confer unto you the title of Neophyte. Welcome to the Order. Come speak to me when you're ready to be of use. I am sending you to the ruin of Aod, to the south. There, the element of fire thrives as though it has a life of its own. After your initiation trial, the magic in Aod shifted. I believe this magic is tied to you, Initiate. Confronting it might yield some answers. He is, one of the most... Wherever he may be, I hope he is safe, and will soon return to the fold. It does not surprise me that Nuala survived the back from the first day of her novitiate. She demonstrated, but now I can't help but wonder if we pushed her... Where did I put my quill?
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. 3 dead. Two left screaming. They probably saw what I...
There you are.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, now that I have that healing spell, I really want to increase my mana regen. Why is this back again? Yeah, these respawned. What the heck?
Welcome.
I mean, it works. I can do it again. I mean, I don't need to anymore, though, but still, I get it. Okay. God. Where did all the time go?
If this were my
Okay. I won't go to that place, but I will.
Listen to me. Fairtown is not to be used as a refuse heap for your possessions, nor as a breeding ground. There's nothing sacred to you dustlings. Please, come forward into the light of the font. Don't linger there. Ah, nothing noble about you. That must mean you're the one Erwin is expecting on the trellis. Go there, but be sure to retire to Felltown when you're finished. Goodbye, mortal.
Yes?
That's not good. Oh. That's right. Foolish. Very, very foolish. Of course they're all surrounding this dead body. It's probably a dead body, I should say. Yep, dead body. These guys are easy to kill. Foolish, 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 foolish. And over there. So they all died. By the looks of things. That way or that way? It doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, hello. Take it. Don't think I'll use it, but I will take it. Yep, he's dead too. Wow, that's sad. Dum, 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 dum. Don't care about those. Foolish, 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 foolish. Do this. Collect everything. Sell some stuff. I got a lot to sell.
You've returned. Have you found them? Then you must tell me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I suspected as much. Cassera has a strong will and thinks with much agility. I'm not surprised to learn this is her doing. Very well. What happened next? Regrettable. It truly is. He was neither as strong as Aloran nor as smart as Cassera. I see how they might have turned on him. And so? What of the third? Yes. Aloran often trusted too much in his own skill, and did not properly understand his environment. The She would have made quick work of him. Those fools. All this bloodshed over a gem. And now, I cannot even bring myself to look at it. Better, I think, that you keep it. In addition, I will discount my services to you, should you ever be in need of them. Thank you again.
Well, thanks. Goodbye, junk. No, so. No. I'm giving it back to you.
Until next time.
Thank you. I need to look at this stuff. I want to keep both of these, so I will. That's fine. These. Pretty sure that's junk. Pretty sure that's junk. I'm thinking that's junk now. These are junk now. That's probably junk now too. Pretty sure that's junk as well. Exactly the same. Sell one. Sell that one. There we go. I know you just sat down, but get back up, please.
If you have needs of gems or shards, I have plenty in stock. Goodbye.
Yep, goodbye.
Greetings.
Welcome back, neophyte. How may I help you?
Okay, I think I can get through that dungeon in 15 minutes? Probably not. We'll set this one for next. And that will do for now, I guess. Yeah, I think we'll end it here. Yeah, I think we'll end it here. That will do. Yep, that'll do. That'll do for tonight. Yeah, nice quick one. Pretty much got almost everything done in this city. I think I just got one more actual quest to do. And would go from there. But otherwise, yeah. Will not be on tomorrow. Definitely will be on Friday though. I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to this. But otherwise, yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Fun, quick romp. I liked it. Anyway, thank you all so much for dropping by. See you next time. Have a good one.